I thought it'd be cool to have this story that had like um, these like three witch dudes that uh, live in the woods, as I said up there, and go out to what's the word? Scavenge? Go out to like gather ingredients for their baked goods. So I thought that would be kind of a cool idea. I also took some notes for one of my characters, Xander Capella, and he's based off of my cousin. My cousin loves like Star Wars and space and astronauts. Well, he likes NASA and stuff like that. He wanted to be an astronaut. So I wanted to make this character who loves space and astronauts, and often maybe has dreams of being an astronaut, floating in space. And at times his friend Finn is in those dreams. Just wrote down some things to get this character idea going. So like he has a motorcycle, he adopts a cat named Chai who's actually a fire demon. I like little sprinkles of fantasy. He loves D&D, just like ramen, boba. Often goes on long rides through the woods on his motorcycle. He loves chicken nuggets. And I wanted, like, some of the vibes I was trying to capture is like Hal Jenkins Pendragon from Howl's Moving Castle. And all the characters in the story are in a band, so he plays the piano, possibly the drums. Seems like all the characters might play the drums a little bit with the story. And he later becomes an artificer slash alchemist, and his magic is tied to stars and constellations. So that would make it in the story later that he can make his own kind of like lightsaber, star-infused blade thing, and do magic with constellations. Maybe have constellations like appear on his arms and stuff. I think that would be a really cool idea. And then another story I had, this one is like in its very early beginnings, but it's like I have Rainbow University. I came around this idea of creating characters that are the different colors of the rainbow, like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And so there's seven members of this friend group, and it's kind of like academia, England, kind of chill vibey, like riding the train in England and stuff, and going to one of those old school like universities there. And I thought it'd be really interesting if I used animal characters, so like a fox, a rabbit, a cat, a frog, a bird, a chicken, and a mouse. And I was thinking it's like kind of like Richard Scarry's meets Busy Town meets, or Richard Scarry's Busy Town meets Harry Potter, and kind of like that England academia, or Arthur meets academia, light fantasy. And I wrote Care Bears meets Demon Slayers, because I imagined each of them has a power that's related to the color, probably the color of like their hair or like their clothes or something like that. And did I write anything on here? Study buddies. Yeah. So, and I have some drawings that I did of these characters. Let's see if I can pull them up. My brother was nice enough to let me use his computer, so that's been really nice. So, yeah. I might just bring these up on like my phone. That's the bunny character. That's the fox. This is a little frog dude. I love amphibia, so I thought that would be cool. And I usually do human characters, so I wanted to try something different. This is the cat. And then this is the chicken. I really like how the chicken turned out. So yeah, those are kind of some of the ideas that I had. Because I wanted to do like a story that takes place in England, but also try something with animals. Also, that's kind of reminiscent of like Frog and Toad. I just like that like chill vibe thing. So I haven't written any like prose for it, but yeah, that's one of the other stories. Yeah, those are some of the things that I've been writing and working on. One thing I find with writing that's really interesting is it's like often it's just sitting down and doing the writing that's the hardest part. And something that's really helped me is to just at least write for, set a timer for like 10 minutes and just start writing. And usually I go beyond that 10 minutes, but just start like writing that 10 minutes. And writing just like little short stories and stuff, like the one that I shared. And yeah, it's been really cool to do that. I hope this music isn't like copyrighted. That'd be sad. That'd be really sad. Oh hey. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I was doing some writing. How was the temple? Very good. Hi. Hello. Yeah, the audio is having issues. Hello.
You just have everything set to just chat.
Yeah. It's funny, I don't even have names for the witches yet. We just like throw in some names right now. The hearth glistened with heat as a golden loaf of bread reached perfection. Careful, that bread is extremely hot. Remit. This is just the Marauders.
Yeah.